I'm Mikey, back with another weekly gaming goss. To anyone who's watching from California, know my heart goes out to you guys. I hope you stay strong and get all the FEMA money you need. I've seen firsthand how devastating fire-related tragedies can be. Take Ubisoft for example. That's a fire that nobody, especially not Yves Guillemot, seems capable of putting out. So Assassin's Creed Shadows, the most controversial game nobody's played yet, had a rough one this past week. AC Shadows got delayed again until next month, and honestly I wouldn't be surprised that come March they delay that bitch until April. Now they said they just need a few more weeks to deliver a high quality immersive experience. Because you know, when I think about immersion, I think about a 6'4" giga nigga with dreads LARPing as a samurai in feudal Japan while rap music plays in the background. See, I think the actual reason is that they ran away because they didn't want to have to compete with the other games releasing in February. I know that's a shocking theory. The French giving up? That would never happen, especially not with Assassin's Creed. This is one of Ubisoft's flagship titles. But nah, these baguette gaggers didn't have the confidence that their game, one of the biggest IPs in gaming, would survive in a February gaming launch window. They saw this lineup and knew AC Shadows was gonna get its bug bussy broken and blasted. I mean, look at this. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Civilization 7, Tomb Raider 4, 5, and 6 remastered, you know what, I'm gonna skip that one. Pirate Yakuza, Monster Hunter Wilds? Ubisoft knows AC Shadows ain't built for this. This franchise is washed. Ubisoft is washed. I know I said before that Ubisoft was doomed, but we're officially beyond that. They aren't doomed anymore, they're just dead. This is Fist of the North Star, and Kenshiro just finished tickling the fuck out of Yves Guillemot and is casually walking away. I hope you Assassin's Creed fans have been practicing Mandarin, cause it's off to China with your favorite franchise. The Ubisoft bargain sale to Tencent is already in the works. What's crazy is that everyone knows how over it is from Ubisoft. Like, you can smell the death, decay, and mustiness coming off this company. Just visible stank lines coming off their HQ in waves, with an army of repo men camped outside, waiting to march in and start taking mouse pads, staples, coasters, and shit. It's never been more over. And I'm sorry, Yves, but no amount of delays is going to delay the inevitable. Alright, for our next story, we're gonna stop bullying Ubisoft and I'm spinning the block on these snail-eating niggas, cause how is it possible that RGG Studio is making a Yakuza spin-off that looks like a better pirate game than Ubisoft's quadruple A, dead on arrival, 11-year dev cycle pirate game, Skull and Bones? Like, bro, look at all this content in this direct. We're decking out our ship, we're recruiting the hoes into the crew, we're fighting sea battles, we're boarding ships and getting all up in that booty personally. Samoa Joe is in this game! You know how everyone's been wanting a new pirate game from Ubisoft forever, and we were always just like, hey, just take out certain elements from Black Flag and make a game that revolves around everything else. Well, I guess Ubisoft thought the certain elements was any part of gameplay that didn't involve naval battles. We didn't want an arcade naval battle game. We wanted Black Flags with no assassins or Templars. Or at least a current gen version of Sid Meier's Pirates. But nah, Ubisoft is the only quadruple A studio that could brick a slam dunk. Now RGG and Sega are about to eat their lunch, as they should. I hope they eat it in front of them and chew slow. Fuck all that Marie Antoinette let them eat cake shit. Nah, let them niggas starve in the streets of Paris like it's the French Revolution. Unity was the last good Assassin's Creed game anyway. Okay, I'm done for real this time. For our next story, modders have been going through it this past week. Those no fun having Nazis over at Nexus Mod banned a Trump mod for Marvel Rivals. But why though? Just what is this Captain MAGA mod hurting except the feelings of some Nexus Mods Janny who takes this job he probably isn't even getting paid for way too seriously. It's always the Jannies who don't get paid to sweep it up who ironically have brooms the deepest up their asses, and Nexus Mods is full of those. Modding is one of the ultimate factors that separates PC gaming from console gaming. The ability to customize your game however you want. but there's a growing sentiment not only within busybody-ass communities like Nexus Mods, but even at corporations now, to get in the way of the player's fun. Like the Trump Marvel Rivals mod doesn't even matter anymore because NetEase themselves have nerfed the ability to mod the game. Now whether this is about them trying to police whatever mods get used or them just disincentivizing mods so players will be more likely to purchase skins, it doesn't matter. The fun phobia is getting out of hand. Other players can't even see my mods. It's just like back last month when FF7 Rebirth's director Hamaguchi was asking players not to make or use inappropriate mods for the game just before it came to PC. Like, why does it matter? You won't see them. It's a single player game. Nobody except me and maybe some people I'm streaming to will ever see these mods in use. You know how much porn has been made of Final Fantasy VII characters for the past 20 years, and you're just now trying to police this game's image. And when I say police, I'm not joking, because Square Enix has put into place a new policy that allows them to take legal action against people who harass their employees and executives. Now, on the face of things, this seems fine, but just what classifies as harassment here? Because when the average person thinks about these sorts of things, they think about stuff like blowing up people's DMs with death threats, stalking them, sexually inappropriate behavior, you know, stuff that you already aren't allowed to do. But I don't think fear of that stuff is what's encouraging this new policy, because if it was, it would have been implemented years ago. What I think it is that Final Fantasy XIV Dawn Trail has not been getting a lot of good reception. A lot of people have been shitting on it actually, especially the new developer's pet character, Wook Lamont, and their voice actor. There's a growing number of YouTube videos saying that Final Fantasy XIV is dying, how Dawn Trail sucks, how Wook Lamont is a shitty character with an equally poor English dub voice, and how Yoshi P has really lost his aura in the wake of both Dawn Trail and Final Fantasy XVI not performing all that well. Do I think there aren't any people in the Final Fantasy fandom that aren't sending some suspect shit to certain Square Enix employees? Well, of course some of them are. But I just don't understand why this needed to be a new policy instead of being taken care of on a case-by-case basis like they've been doing with these type of toxic fans so far. Just seems a little excessive to me. Anyway, that's all I got. See you next time.